Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing a mountain? Captain Kirk is climbing a mountain. Hold it, please. Hug the mountain. Envelop that mountain with hug the mountain. To envelop that mountain with hug the mountain. That mountain. He wants to make love to the mountain. And the climb is going where no man has gone before. Where no man has gone before.
Well, welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you've found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait, there is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go! Hey, all you Architects of Fate, how are you doing tonight? I hope you can hear me. Yep, it sounds like you can hear me. I am Simon, and with me is my good friend, Rufus the Robot. And this evening, we are going to have another installment of Cookie Track. And we're going to do this a little special. By the way, Wicked Weasel 17, because, hey, yeah, I had to say it. Thanks for popping into the chat and saying hi. And hopefully you heard everything from Felix. But tonight we're gonna be doing some Star Trek, but we normally do it with your help and randomly chosen themes. But we're gonna do it a little different now. We're gonna use Cookie Track the motion picture, because the show, as you know, Cookie Track was canceled, and at the end in the finale, the entire crew died, and then the network and then Architects of Fate decided that they'd already cashed the checks from some sponsors, and so we needed to make a show, and we held out for a movie. So we're doing Cookie Track the motion picture, which will be a big budget spectacle. And then suddenly we found out we didn't have any money. So Rufus, you want to tell them about tonight's cookie? And,
absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Tonight's cookie is one of the favorites in Japan. It is Pocky. And we have a super special flavor. We have banana, chocolate, covered cocoa biscuits. So if you haven't tried Pocky before, one of the misconceptions that I had before I tried Pocky was that it was a pretzel covered in something. And it is not. It's just a very light, crispy cookie. There's not much to this, very simple. But I will say that this banana flavor, it's just really amazing. I kind of like banana flavoring anyway, but this is some choice banana flavoring. It's got a great bouquet. It's really crispy when you bite into it. Just a full flavor experience.
I like the banana bouquet.
Yeah, banana bouquet.
But wait, you're a robot, so how did you have the smell?
I have really elaborate sensors, or as I like to call them, sensors.
Sensors?
I have sensors, yes.
Okay, well, that was what I didn't know. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to catch some people up on last week. Now, normally, also for everybody, normally, it costs you points to redeem. Don't worry about that.
It's just a free for all around
It's
here
a
on Cookie
free for all,
Truck.
because that's the whole concept of the game, of the stream, is...
It is literally free, and it is for all.
Oh, well, yeah, most all. Well, I mean, there's some... I mean, Battlestar Galactica fans can get bent, but other
I
than
think
that...
they'd like it too,
Really?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, we don't have Secret Cylon.
Yeah, but we could we could we could get rid of the moon and have it floating around out there somewhere. I think that sounds like a great Cookie Truck plot.
Okay. Oh, that is true. Also, yeah, today in made-up science fiction history, today is the day, in case you didn't notice it, the moon broke away from the Earth today. In 1999, we don't have a moon anymore.
Wow, I know I've missed the moon. Leave it. It was probably a Friday the 13th that year's too. Let me check that out.
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Check that out.
But yeah, that was the start date for the TV show Space 1999. If you're watching this, you should probably know it's Space 1999. But anyway, one of the bits that we had is Cookie Truck Motion Picture spawned some merchandise. And so here's some of the home video we put out with this. So people can get it both on VHS and Laserdisc. Home Laserdisc.
Ooh, Laserdisc. They're so crisp. It's amazing. The picture is amazing.
Yeah, the picture is absolutely amazing. You just have to wait for your TV to warm up for about half an hour, so the colors are all equalized. That 16-inch TV. And then also we had home games that we put out. There was an adult home game apparently, which is a weird key party. Hi, Mr. Glassman. I gotta go out and get it.
I like that one. In case you didn't notice, on the one on the left, it looks like they're wearing slankets, which I think would be a terrific, alternate Federation uniform.
Okay, well, we'll keep that up if we ever get budget.
Everybody's just walking around with like felt gowns on.
That could be good. Okay, thanks, Felix, for giving everybody some fake chips there. And then let me see. And then our final one is our team did some promos.
Okay.
So we opened a wicker store.
Oh. Oh, that was a fun time.
That was a fun time.
We should have worn our slankets.
Well, we did, and then we had those little weird outfits when we all went to open up the car wash. We opened a car wash. We did a car wash promo for fundraising.
Oh, that was a great sexy day, hosing everybody down, don't you know?
Yeah, it was not as sexy as we hoped.
And we were all singing that song, you might not ever get rich, but let me tell you, it's better than digging a ditch. Oh, I love that song.
Okay. I learned new things. So anyway, when we last left out, we got...
I should report on my research. September the 13th, 1999, that's when the moon broke away, apparently.
Yes.
That was a Monday, my friends. That was a Monday.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, this is... Oh, it's worse when they walk in and say, Commander Koenig, if you got a case of the Mondays, and then what?
It was probably somebody with a hangover that caused the whole thing.
Well, we're going to put that behind us. It's not going to be, definitely not going to be, because nuclear industrial waste was stacked in the dark side of the moon. And wasn't nobody paying attention.
Somebody better tell Pink Floyd.
Yeah, we buried nuclear waste on their dark side. But to get back to the movie, last time on Cookie Truck, the motion picture, I forget how far we are into the act. We're about midway through the film, maybe 3/4 of the way through the film.
Yeah, I think we just, we've tried to end every week with a bit of a, surprise. And last week's was a big surprise, which is just about to get retconned. So why don't you tell us where we are, and we'll talk about it more.
Oh, yeah, because actually Jot had a thing. Oh, no, who is this Major Tom? Okay, got it. We're going to have a couple of things. Yeah.
I
So
mean, the one thing
basically,
you notice
everybody's.
is,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, the one thing you notice is this is a super crowded scene. Everybody's here.
And what has happened is that the crew, who was supposed to be dead, but never mind that, has all gathered back together. They've been called by some mysterious vision of an astronaut and a car and things and stuff, and they've all kind of decided to um, they've all somehow arrived at the Cetacean Institute, where they've been drawn. And then all of the Zons, there's a person that's been hanging around with his Fabio haircut, and he seems to be he's been whistling this whole time, unbeknownst to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been whistling some weird tune that nobody seems to understand. But when all three of them get together, they fill out the missing bits. It's like each one of them was only whistling like every third or fourth note. And so now they've come together and they put together a whole tune. Now I'm going to tell you this, Discovery, this is how you goddamn do clues. Where you at, Rufus? Did you drop dead?
Yeah, you lost me. Yeah, yeah, you lost me. Sorry.
Lost you on audio or lost you in the plot?
Yeah, I'm totally lost in the plot. So
Okay,
yeah.
the Zons are all whistling a tune. The tune we
Okay.
talked about this afternoon.
All right. Yeah.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah. The tune is dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I can't whistle worth a shit, so I'm just kind of humming it.
You do,
Dun,
you do.
dun, 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 dun. And what happens then?
Well, I think that's when you had Jot come in with one of these scrolls that he'd collected from the deserts. The
Yeah,
guess
because
your
he
weight
was he
machines of
was
the
off on
galaxy.
some desert planet, trying to connect with the universe and all that kind of crap. So Jot, we love him. Jot and Lamshanks in his new expensive form come bursting into the room very dramatically. And he walks up and he says, "Just who is this Major Tom?"
Okay. And that was that should have been our cliffhanger. So we came up with a better cliffhanger after a week.
But we're all about retconning. I think this one is the better one.
This was a
The
much better
second
idea.
better one. The second better one was "There's something out there. Let's go." So if you want either one of them on a T-shirt, it'll look great.
Yeah, we should sell some merch.
Now, I think one of the things that should happen right after he says this, everybody just looks around, sort of befuddled, and everybody, is just kind of looking at each other. And Captain Esteban says, "Do we actually have majors in the Federation?"
Oh man, we have to start looking around for Makos now.
Because I suppose, they would start thinking about, well, is this Major Tom in the Federation? Or what?
Okay. Well, what they could do, there is a person in their crew who is missing and who still works for Starfleet. I think everybody else kind of left.
Okay, let's climb in the van, including the whales. Let's climb in the van.
Not bringing the whales.
We might need the whales. I mean, I swear, we might need the whales. There could be some cetacean tactical things that have to happen.
Oh no, the whales like where. Well, the thing is, the whales like where they are, and
Okay.
they're basically asking, well, is there gonna be water where we're going? And even if there is, they're not. They'd rather go lift weights.
They're just sort of looking at their watches and just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm really down for this. This Major Tom, this Major Tom crap sounds like just a wild goose chase or something like that.
Well, actually, that might be funny because Major Tom, they might know. You're right. Okay, we can retcon this.
Ret.
Yeah, because they're Makos, right?
Yeah.
These guys are Makos.
Oh.
And
Whoa.
that is who, I mean, that's the old Mako designation.
Okay.
And because
So
Cookie Trek is in 20-something.
20-something.
Yeah, the year, the blah, blah, blah first, the 20-something
It's
century.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can still have a branch of the Mako Corps because the Federation Charter, as always, is the most badly written document conceived by sentience. So there probably is like a Mako section in here.
Yeah. I always when they said Mako, I always thought they were saying makeup, and then I realized no, that's not what they're saying.
No.
No.
No, that's not what. No. But do we want to try and, I mean, because the whales probably know him because he's like a hero to them, maybe.
Okay, well, do they know him well enough to text him or something like that?
Let's find out. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Let me see. Scene. Alright, that's the post that. Alright, I gotta find Major Tom. Alright, the whales, we know him. Because I don't know if I can do a Cockney accent, but I've always pictured all the whales as being like SAS. And
I think they're more like Australians.
Australians? Okay, good night,
Hey,
mate.
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Major Tom. He's a real whacker.
Okay, where will we find Major Tom? Will he be... Because I was trying to bring our H&B is still in at the Starfleet help desk, but she may not have signed in for this at all.
Well, so let's figure out where he might be, or maybe they just give us some coordinates and we're just going to go there and figure it out on the way.
Okay. What is the audience? Where do you think this?
So wait, no. Here's the deal. Are we gonna go get the ship first?
Well, I think that Major Tom is our route to the ship because we don't.
Okay.
There's no reason to have a ship yet, plot-wise.
Well, I was thinking Major Tom is in the direction of the anomaly, and therefore we got to get the ship to get to Major Tom, and we pick him up on the way.
Okay, I was gonna counter with we go find Major Tom because we already have a shuttle and a bus.
Okay.
But
I'm just looking forward to. I'll tell you, I'm just looking forward to the ship porn. But if we need to wait till later, that's fine.
Hold on, let me get my modeling kit out here for a minute.
No, let's just get on the shuttle and go. I just want to get away from these whales.
Well, they're gonna give us his phone number, and he probably works in well, where would be a weird place for a Starfleet office? I have some opinions.
Well, go ahead.
I was lying when I said I had opinions. I have the concept of opinions.
Okay.
Apparently that's good enough for most people to get out of trouble.
I think it's usually good enough for Cookie Trek.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna ask where would a Starfleet all right, let me see if I can dig out my do I have that? I was hoping I had my random generator. Well, that kind of sucks. Okay. Well, let's pick some. Let's pick a. Oh no, he runs the Field of Dreams concession.
Oh.
Starfleet has a Field of Dreams concession.
It's not actually in Iowa. Let's just say they put it somewhere completely. Oh, I know what it is. It's like a baseball field under a glass dome, like that forest.
Oh, I like the idea. Well, I like the idea that they maybe transported the whole Field of Dreams field.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like under a glass dome. They preserved it like that forest that they had in Discovery.
So he's over in the Field of Dreams still.
Let's go to the Field of Dreams. Here's the good thing. Yeah, we're doing that in honor of James Earl Jones, since he passed away this week.
There's a pile of things.
Yeah, it's great. I was saddened by that. He's just seems like he's been around forever. Well, he's been around my entire life, but he's been in many productions and shows and movies that I really really loved. So I really want to say, have a great journey, Mr. Jones.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google search.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any favorite James Earl Jones spots where he would be doing things?
Well, he was in Field of Dreams, so I think grab him from that role.
Okay. I'll do this guy.
Let's see. I'm looking at our stream. I'm not seeing your screen. Actually, I can't see your screen anyway.
Well, that's all right. Well, let's pretend. We're gonna go back to you and me because that didn't work out. I'm gonna go back and actually share the screen because I forgot that I have to share screens with you.
Oh, okay.
My fault.
We're rusty. It's been a long week.
Very long week. It's been longer than it needed to be.
Isn't that the truth? I felt like there was 2 extra days that I had to do stuff in there, and I really need a week off now. I don't know how you guys are feeling in the audience, but boy, I could sure use a long weekend followed by a day off.
Yes. I can use a whatever it is, vacation from my... No, not a vacation from my vacation. I actually literally need this. Yeah, so I was thinking of that.
Yep, I love that one. I love his hat.
Okay, he's got some hat energy.
Oh, I love the one where he's smiling. That
one?
is really, really great.
Also his angry face. All right, I'm going to do this one. Oh, God, that's terrible.
Well, I would say if he's working at the Field of Dreams, it's kind of like he's retired, so he is probably super happy.
Okay. He's going to have... I don't have a picture of... Oh, I got a picture of him being... But I don't need to see it in Ultra 4D, thank you.
Hello, Rigatoni Pony.
Hey, how's it going? We're just honoring the memory of James Earl Jones today.
Mm-hmm.
Today's a James Earl Jones kind of day. Sadly, alright. So we're just gonna go there, right? There's no real getting there is half the fun crap. We're just gonna do it.
Yeah. Nope. I think, again, we travel by map.
Space Field of Dreams?
Mm-hmm. Space Field of Dreams. Good question to ask is Kent Rader and Aldo going along with us, or are they staying with the whales?
I don't know. I think the whales are happy to see him go. The whales are not as sentimental.
Well, there's probably a good story behind that, but let's just start our travels. Oh, look at that aerial shot. You can almost imagine that under a dome.
It's getting an $80 million expansion. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm gonna do this. Or I use ChatGPT. That thing is getting weirder now.
Jippity?
Yeah, because I refuse to say GPT.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but thanks for filling in the audience.
I apologize, yeah, I've gotten eccentric. I've given it a baseball field. Oh, what is wrong with me? looks pretty passable. Does that look fairly good?
Oh, that's awesome. I said that rivals the Yorktown.
Yeah, take that, Yorktown.
Take that, Yorktown.
Yeah, but did Yorktown have a baseball field? I have no idea what kind of weird things might be going on in the Field of Dreams. If anyone has any ideas.
I mean, thinking that baseball is going to survive all the way into the future like this is probably as weird as it might be.
Everyone just mows grass and we get bugged by this Cisco guy.
Or yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe they do not play there at all. They just watch the groundskeepers mow that pattern into the grass, and they think that's really, that's really the stuff right there. Growing grass and mowing grass.
Yep. And what I'm gonna do is, of course, have Star Trek Boothby.
Oh, Boothby, absolutely. Now we gotta think of something really pissy for him to say to Captain Esteban.
Yep, that's how I'm thinking of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's got to know every one of us and hate us. So yeah, Boothby's gonna be mowing the grass.
Yeah, Boothby's mowing the grass. Major Tom is just, I don't know, supervising.
That's what I'm gonna do. Yes.
Or he's doing a play-by-play with Boothby. And I think he's going to choose the level 2 when he goes for this pass. Let's see if he does that. He's thinking about it. Let's see what happens.
No, I like something that's an even deeper cut.
Okay.
Because this is the Field of Dreams, and we're gonna go with it literally, like there'll be hallucinogens in the atmosphere.
Oh, well, that makes baseball much more entertaining. I imagine it would be the same for cutting grass.
Yeah, released by grass cutting. I'm gonna say World War III was particularly hard on turf. And what we got is, alright, this is a deep cut and I have to use Google because what's his name isn't here.
Okay, Rigatoni Pony says Lawnmower Simulator is a dope ass game. You know, I would actually dig that. It sounds really relaxing.
They did have that, right? I mean,
I don't really know it for sure, but I bet.
And what we need is Star Trek guy that knew about baseball. And it's the other guy who is not
Rigatoni says mundane job games have become insanely popular. It's wild. I imagine it's just, let's just escape from the chaos, something that's comforting and predictable and chill. I can totally see that.
Price is contained. It's not going to spill over into my life. Yeah, that's absolutely it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's this asshole.
Who is he?
He's the guy that was, he's the guy who memorized all these baseball games and played them in his head.
Well, this is like heaven for him.
No, it's Iowa.
Oh, I walked right into that one.
You know, smack. I set the rake up.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he's the only, and I forget his, let me get his name because I literally...
And he was on Next Gen?
Yeah, he
obviously?
was. We can watch this. if we want. But it was the most boring ass show. It wasn't Justice. Come on. Go back to all because maybe it'll give me the episode title. Is it Justice? No, that's Wesley being sentenced to death.
Okay,
oh, it's
that
Evolution.
was
Dr. Stubbs.
Okay.
A once-in-a-lifetime experiment. So, yeah. No, there's no way this was season 3. Yeah, it was. It was Wesley and his nanites.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, that had all the vibes of a shitty season 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Dr. Stubbs was in the season 3. It was your season opener, too. That was even worse. Wesley's nanites got out. He was going to do some kind of an insane solar experiment. And Wesley's nanites got loose and infested the ship's computer core. And like all things, they got away from him. And, silicon-based life. We had the old not silicon-based life thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Stubbs just opened up with a phaser on the computer core because it was delaying his experiment. And so he wiped out like half of the entire population of these things. And basically they tried to kill him and there was a peace brokered. But Stubbs was insane, and he was talking with Wesley about genius, and it was supposed to kind of launch Wes a little bit more on the path of, do I really want to do this? They tried to do something with Wes, and then they gave up again.
Yep.
But anyway, so he's here.
He was kind of like B plot Stubbs.
Oh, he was A plot. This was a whole set of B plots. There was no real A plot.
There was no A plot.
But
quite an episode. There was no A plot.
Enough of an episode. I'm gonna have Major Tom be. There we go. What I propose is a group. Now we're back to the old cookie truck thing. Dr. Stubbs is actually, this is a prison.
Mm-hmm.
For one man. And also, mowing the grass, Boothby, but really a species 847 really an a species 8472 captive.
Oh, okay.
Because they claim they were at Earth or whatever, right? So they caught him. Now he's got to mow the grass and listen to Dr. Stubbs reciting made-up baseball games.
What a life.
And basically, I'm not sure who the prisoners are and who the guard is. And
no one really knows. It's
presumably maybe Major Tom's the guard, maybe they're not. And I like the idea that we walk into that. Who do we bring into this mess? Like, I don't want to bring the whole gang.
Yeah, let's bring Captain Esteban, because we need a pithy remark to him. Let's bring Jot, and let's bring Edna.
Esteban, Edna, Jot. Copy and done. Okay. Not Edna Goggles. He stays out. We're leaving him home.
I think it's one of those, like, for being an admiral, let's just never mention him. He's just always in the background like Zahn.
Yep. Okay, so they get here, and it's a prison for one man. Now, that's it. Do we have to do any like weird string pulling or anything to get here?
No, I think we just beam on and go up to Major Tom and say,
beam in.
Beam in. It's, I mean, come on. It's still some kind of an attraction. Yes, it's a prison, but people go there to get stoned.
I like the idea it's a secret prison. secret prison for one man. Now the cool part is we don't know who it is, and I'm gonna say, none of the inhabitants knows who's the prisoner and who's the guard.
Yeah. So it's going to be curious to see if anybody actually leaves here because they've never tried. Like they always just sort of think, well, it could be me, so I'm just not going to try.
Yeah, because they could be the guard, and by not guarding, they can mess everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that idea. The guards. Because yeah, and also they don't even know if there's one guard or two guards, and it could be oops all guards, and the prisoner could have escaped a long time ago.
Yeah, it's just a strange penal system.
I like the idea that there's also a changeling somewhere. Just for the fuck of it.
It's the changeling is home plate or something.
Yeah. All right, so we come in, and I'm guessing, Esteban gets clearance somehow, right?
Well, there is an admiral on board, so maybe that just, maybe he just said, sure, go ahead, leave me alone.
Yeah, Admiral Goggles is going after Commander Julie.
Yeah, he's only there for one thing.
Got the codes for Admiral Goggles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, okay, we got that. So we can get in, because I don't know why I was so concerned about how we got into the prison. Because
it's like I just sort of figured, we come back from a commercial and you see us beaming in on the field. Which would
we're
be
in a movie
great
now.
Shot.
You can't think of that. But yeah, it would be a great shot for that. Okay. So we're at the prison. We're going to scene ? Home run. Or sacrifice fly. Okay, if we had a scene called Sacrifice Fly, that might change things. I don't know what that is. That's a baseball thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so we got that. We got Captain Esteban, goes in. This is all, looks weird because we're filming outside, so all the lighting is different now. Alright, so we got these dudes. Do you have any other?
Well, I think what we're going to want to do is talk to Major Tom and ask him if he knows anything about this at all.
Okay.
And I haven't thought about whether or not he does. So
there. Well, it's good to know nobody else is thinking about this any harder.
Well, I just figure it's always more fun if we're just being surprised.
Very true. Well, that blew my whole idea. I can adjust that on the fly. Well, yeah, what, Okay, well, anyway, why don't you go ahead and come up with something for him to say or something for him to do while I work on this.
Okay. I'm thinking about Boothby. What's Captain Esteban's first name?
Hey.
What?
It's JT, that's it. He just has a name, and that's his whole name. JT Esteban.
Okay, Boothby.
Fucking Esquire.
Boothby says, well, hello. Do they still call you jerk tits?
What happened here?
Well, I was thinking about things that JT could stand for. Do they still call you jerk tits or something like that?
Well, that's a thought.
I couldn't think of anything else.
I'm out of ideas. I'm
I'm
done.
out of ideas. It's been a long week. I told you I needed some time off.
Okay, well, let's see. No, I like the idea that JT's nickname.
Hmm.
And I don't know how the captain's gonna recover from that, but we're gonna do that. I don't know who's laughing at us at this point. Jerk tits it is. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think we know what kind of a night it is. Forget the plot. Just let's go. Let's just do
I
deep and
mean,
fart
and
jokes.
Esteban's always making that face anyway, so it just seems like somebody said something like that to him.
I think oh god, yeah, that would Kent have come along or not?
Well, I mean, I don't see any reason that he would come to this, would he? I mean, would he have came to this meeting or just on the shuttle?
His response is gonna be, "That's a medical condition, and you should lay off, old man." And then Esteban gets sad because I don't know what jerk tits is, Rigatoni or Rufus. If you guys have some spitballing,
Well, I mean, I think it's just a bullying nickname. Is that? What were you
it's
thinking?
something. No, it's something physical because this is why Raider Kent and him broke up. The Jamaican chicken dish.
I mean,
I love
maybe
it.
he has just really weird looking nipples, and maybe they've got handles on them, and people like to jerk them.
I'm gonna take Rigatoni Pony's one of loved Jamaican food. It's his favorite dish.
Yes.
And it was called, and he mispronounced it once and called it jerk tits.
Okay.
Because I think in the original Creole it would have been jotis or something along those lines.
Something like that,
Yeah.
sure. Or maybe, yeah, yeah.
And basically he served it with Raider Kent, and Kent hated it. Okay, so that's how Raider Kent went away.
Well, that certainly would explain a lot now, wouldn't it? And poor Esteban thought he was finally over this, once he found Kent Raider.
And he went to become intimate with somebody.
Hmm.
Um,
After all this time.
yeah, so basically everyone the name jerk tit stuck with him, but no one knows the real origin of it except Boothby. Boothby knows it's really about food.
Boothby knows all.
Yeah, he was at the officers' mess. He accidentally called something jerk tits, or he'd read it and he pronounced it jerk tits. So I like that idea. It's all Jack of Trade's nickname. It's her story here. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
And
that
it
sounds
doesn't get
good.
us any fucking further with uh, anything else though.
Well, maybe Esteban, once he collects his wits, says, "Oh, good to see you too, Boothby, but we're actually here to talk to Major Tom."
Actually, no. It would be funnier. No. He um he says, "Oh no, this is how he catches it." Species 8472.
Mm.
It's a medical condition. lie. That's a lie, and then Boothby says, you should see a doctor. And now we know, and, at that point, Esteban knows it's not the real Boothby. And then he then goes in and gives the backstory.
You know, it could also be funny to think about the fact that what if Boothby always was a species 8472?
Do that too. Put that on in there anyway. He's just a nice one. Or actually, why not just be seen as a good guy and know all the Starfleet captains?
Yeah, to most people he was nice. For some reason, JT just rubbed him the wrong way, as Esteban does a lot of people.
I was expecting he was never worth caring about. Alright, so yeah, there's paste. Alright, so this is 847 Boothby.
847 Boothby. 86752.
I was gonna try that, and it would be like telling me about the people eating cats and trying to have me get that out of my head. I can't do that. Okay, so we got that. We got Boothby. They're gonna finally talk to Major Tom, because why not?
So, Captain Esteban says, apparently there's something out there. Wait, what did Captain Kirk say?
Thing.
When he was talking to Bones, and he said, "There's a thing out there."
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, there's a thing.
Okay.
There's a thing out there.
Maybe Boothby says the same thing that Bones says. Like, why is it every time we don't know what something is, we call it a thing? Of course, the real question is like, things are just something you don't know what they are.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's a thing. So, he says there's a thing out there, and apparently it's calling you.
Bad idea. Well, I think it depends on how much money we come across with for the actor, GM the Great Barrier. Does he also have the open shirt with a medallion? What? Where am I missing that from? Look, we shot our wad with Dr. Whatever, We shot our wad with Evolution. Whoever he was. Let me see. What have we got? Medallion based on McCoy's look. Oh, thank you, because I was trying to think of Boothby. No, we're actually querying Major Tom, and I don't know if you came into this, but apparently we got a message from the song, and Chief Jot came back with one of his scrolls that he got from a fortune-telling machine, and his question was, "Who's this Major Tom?"
And so Edna says that she's been monitoring all channels since we left Cetacean Ops. And they just keep repeating, "Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom? Can you hear me, Major Tom?"
Oh, God. All right, yep, I'm here. All right, I'm here for this. Okay, we're gonna find out who's the prisoner in this place and who's not now.
Right. Okay. Do you have your mystery machine? Because I've got a thing. Let's just ask it: is Major Tom actually the prisoner? Because if he is, his head explodes when we try to leave.
I'm sure that's how Starfleet does things. That's not how we do things in the Federation, sir. The fuck we don't.
Well, Well, it's kind. Oh man, what was that? What was that Arnold Schwarzenegger prison movie where they were wearing those collars that would explode? If you
Running Man, I think.
is that Running Man?
Well, he was only in a few. He was in.
I think it was because it was kind of like a prisoner release thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, because it was they were trying to do
a game show where they're just using prisoners. Yeah, Running Man. Yeah. So let's roll the dice and see if he's a prisoner or not.
People are just mean.
It's okay. I got a plan B if he is.
I got a plan B to scrape his skull up.
Wait, what's the thing?
Okay, well, I just did evaluate a scene, because I was looking for adjectives, but you apparently want to go in a whole different direction than that.
Okay.
That's okay.
It says the scene proceeds normally, so he gets out.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah, so but I was trying to figure out why does he think it's calling him? I was trying to think of a backstory reason.
Well,
like, is he a war criminal? Is he the guard?
No, I think it's really just random. I think we don't know why it's calling him, and it may or may not be actually him, but I don't think he knows anything. He's just going to go because he's going to get out of prison. But he's probably going to take some grass along with him for old time's sake.
Tom grabs a pocket full of grass. Let's go.
It would be funny though, like if we were starting to beam out and all of a sudden his head explodes and Esteban goes, "Well, shit."
I think I want to do that instead.
Okay.
This is Cookie Trek, the motion picture. We have to have one fatal transporter accident. Yep. With a character we barely care about, right?
We just met him, and I'm so sorry to James Earl Jones. This is not anything against James Earl Jones, but he was as an actor, he was willing to do something for the scene.
This would have been it. He didn't end that scene. Tom takes a pocket full of grass clippings. They found me. Let's go. And then they try and beam out. Who's beaming them anyway? Where are they beaming to and from?
With the shuttle.
Oh my god.
Well, where do you think they were beaming to and from?
I don't know, but it's gonna be gross.
Oh no, it stops the whole thing. We're still gonna be on the field.
Oh no, I like the idea that it's a transporter scrambler. Where basically his pad just gets destroyed.
No, I mean my
you don't want to kill James
my plan. No, he's dead. My plan is we have to stay on the field for a minute.
Oh, just one person at a time can come in? Is that what you're...
No. Because we're trying to leave with a prisoner, it negates the beam, but it also kills him for trying to escape.
Oh, I was thinking that we try and beat him out and it scrambled the transporter because he's the prisoner.
It could, but we got to stay on the... my solution won't work unless we stay on the field.
Okay.
Let me just tell you what it is, and you can...
Oh, no. Actually, don't tell me, because I want to be surprised. I gotta give up on my preconception here. They try and beam out the hidden... guys, where would they put explosives inside of James Earl Jones?
Is there something baseball themed?
Baseball themed? I like the idea that he picks up a pocket full of grass and that's what blows up.
It's like a Batman villain. Everything about this place is baseball themed.
What was it? Yeah, what is it called with retention? Military. It's the military when they extend your contract.
Oh, don't know. Got any military guys out there? Or people in general?
Yes, it's called the stop loss.
They stop him, and then he's lost.
Is it because the Starfleet's not gonna Starfleet's not gonna say we put a bomb in his head. We're gonna use a euphemism. What is it? It's stop
Mm.
loss. So you're never leaving Mako.
Nobody gets out of this field alive.
Yeah, that's why it's Field of Dreams, because we dreams about leaving it. And now it's a sacrifice fly. All right, so yeah, that did you take my scene suggestion into account, or was that just a happy accident?
I don't have any idea.
No cares. Okay, I've got to find some chunky salsa for Major Tom now.
Oh no. No, this is Jane Joel Jones, for Christ's sake. Let's just use our imagination.
Blob of chunky salsa on a placemat. That's just what's going to happen. Yeah, it turns him into that. We'll just go with that.
Okay, yep.
Okay, that's what's left of the late great James Earl Jones. His one time we got this actor for Cookie Truck, and I think it was because he just needed the money.
We only had him for 30 minutes anyway.
We had him for 30 minutes. It was good. He was gonna go shoot Conan.
So yeah, there they are. Everybody gasps except Esteban, and he goes, "Well, shit."
That for the punchline.
Oh, it gets better. Don't worry.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, because like you're the person that's driving this bus.
Okay, so a couple of beats happen, and then all of a sudden, the first base suddenly springs into a changeling, and he said, "I think I can help." Or can I go?
They gonna blow up too?
No, he's the guard.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, what better guard can you have but a changeling? It's just like Odo.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's do that. First base is a changeling.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, golden jello.
Golden Jello. Golden Jello.
Yeah, and it really likes the baseball cap, and it's also got grass embedded in it. Okay, that's close enough.
Yeah, I like a bunt-shaped changeling. That's so great. So Esteban says, "Well, can you look like that guy?"
God.
I mean, not like he is now, but before.
Oh, this is ridiculous, but great.
I mean, Cookie Truck's back, people.
Cookie Truck's back. All right. I guess so. Is he gonna? Oh wait, now we beam out.
Well, yep.
Yep. Okay.
So, he says, well, I can practice on the way. And so we just go up with the hat. Esteban's like, well, that's the best we can do. Let's go.
Oh man, this isn't good.
It's not good. It's great.
So there is the whole gang in the shuttle, or is there?
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're crammed in there. It's just like wall-to-wall Federation.
Oh dear. Okay. What's that Field of Dreams? It's over here. Okay, so I've got a shuttle interior, but I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's literally every person here.
Yes, and this is Edna's fabulous shuttle. It's Bigwig's private ride that she loaned her.
Okay, so do I need the super gay? Is Lambshanks and Jot hanging out or not?
Oh yeah, they're with us.
They're in the shuttle. They're not bringing their bus.
Let's have them bring the bus because I like the bus so much. I think we should have them bring it, but nobody's riding with them. It smells in there.
Yeah, Jot has been trying Huel or whatever it is, Soylent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's
Soylent
explosive
Huel.
flatulence. Yeah. What's it called? Okay, because I mean, I like that ChatGPT seems to do absurd things well because it doesn't know any better.
I think that's where it thrives. That's where it excels.
Like this one.
Oh my God, that is so great! I would love to have a van that looks like that.
Here's another one. I like the idea that that's the front and the back. These are both the same parts of the shuttle.
And I think it's so great that they have the logo in just about everything, just in case you forget what you're watching, people. This isn't Star Wars after all.
All right, so I will do that. Copy that image and put it here. So basically, there's a mini runway, and they're having a drag off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little show going on.
There's a show going on.
Mm-hmm.
Orders sent back. Okay, yes. So all of them are in there. Did we leave Admiral Goggles out, or is he still? No, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. Somewhere macking on Julie.
Julie's at the other end of the room. Cliff and Raider are hanging out together. All the Zons are in a corner, singing 12-part harmony. Okay, so yeah, now we're in the shuttle.
Yep. Oh wait, where's the hat?
They didn't make it back. Give me a second.
Because he's just gonna practice on the way, so he keeps trying to turn into things, and so we'll see if he actually gets it right by the time we get where we're going.
Okay, well I'm gonna put him here. Copy that with the hat. This is gonna cover up Lambshanks and them. Okay, so we're in the shuttle. He's gonna keep trying to look like whoever it is, and now is this the idea that when they need the ship? Is this where we end the episode of? I
think we need to have something. Maybe we get another message from maybe Edna here's another message, or what's something else that we can add here as a kind of enticement for next week.
I was kind of, well, I mean, part of it is that we didn't know why they're trying to talk to Major Tom or even how to answer them. Right? So should we go back to the help center, help desk, and maybe they have a...
Does would H&B have any info on what's going on?
Agent who?
H&B.
Oh, H&B. I thought it was Ancient
Yeah,
B.
isn't she working at the help desk? I can't remember.
Yes. Let me see. Well, apparently we're not to create a chocolate pudding version of a shuttle. Don't worry. Lambshanks is well over his scatological problems. He's now got this wicked eye patch going on.
Oh yeah, he's a badass now.
Mm-hmm. He's a badass.
Lambshanks is a badass.
Actually, is he a badass?
He's a badass.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
Well, I think this should be where we get we get somebody looking out the window, seeing what's going on, but never showing it to us.
Okay, yeah. So we need to have. Oh, let's just say the Federation has now encountered it.
Yes.
Okay. Or do the Klingons show up? Because there's the other part.
Edna's getting a signal that there's some sort of huge anomaly that has been spotted somewhere in the very direction that we're going. So we know where it is, but we didn't think anybody was going to encounter it, I suppose. So it either could be the Klingons, or it could be a Federation ship that's going to build a solar sail.
Yeah, do we have high hopes, or do we really want to just go for it?
Well, let's see. We'll use the guessing machine to tell us what happened. So we're gonna get in touch with them, and they're gonna start describing it.
All right. Let's. All right. Then we're doing space shuttle or spaceship. We got a colon. This is gonna basically be a. So we'll just we don't have to do anything. It's like the interior of Epsilon 9. Yeah, there we go. That's the one right there. For no apparent reason.
Zahn. But he's not going to be the one that's talking to us.
Yes, he is.
No, it's got to be Owen Wilson.
Well, why does it have to be Owen Wilson? What?
Because he's going to say, "Wow."
Oh no, that's the guy next to him. That'd be her.
Okay.
For purposes of this damn joke. And the crashing into the lore.
Or he could just be a dude that sounds like Owen Wilson.
There. Yeah, so this is what happens. That's the station commander, because it has to be.
Right. So this is what we see when we make contact with them. We're seeing this exact shot.
Yes.
And they're all they're all just saying things like, "Oh my, oh that's unbelievable. Wow, I mean, oh my."
Second, I got an image for him here. Yeah, that's gonna be my own. That's my own Wilson.
Wow.
So who would the woman be that would also have this insane reaction shot?
I'm trying to think of somebody else that just has that kind of vibe about them, that they're just astonished.
Oh, Anasaga.
Yes.
That's from
Catherine Tate.
Aga Saga. What?
Aga is the kind of stove. It's like a really, really fancy oven that, is super expensive. It's one of those that stays on all the time.
Yep, that's the face.
Yes. Yes. Zahn is the only one that's keeping his cool.
That would be my thought. I'd like to find the other, because there's her two panicked children, which I do like. They're both in the back. Because of course you're gonna bring kids on a space station.
Well, she's homeschooling, isn't she?
Yeah, yes. This is a very progressive. The Federation has a very progressive workspace.
Either that, or they've got child labor.
Given that they just have Wesley doing a bunch of work for free.
Homeschooling and child labor, what's the difference?
Nope, none of those are good. Okay. Yeah, so they just all, the Epsilon crew.
Yeah, they're just being totally useless in terms of information. They're just reacting, and maybe Edna's saying something. Well, do you think you could turn the camera towards the window, possums? Do you think you could show us what we're looking at? Maybe the only thing we can hear is that weird music.
So I like the idea that Edna is trying to get them to turn the camera outside and they utterly fail at it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like that. And then did we want to get rid of, because they tapped into the last, and they accidentally hit the tape. That they it's like here's a video. The Ferengi thing to make contact.
Oh, the Ferengi sisters.
Yeah, that's my thought. Order send to back. And the reason I want to do it is for that joke.
Yes, this is a good joke.
Every time we have to say it's a good joke, we've lost the audience. The audience is gone now, I think.
It's well worth the wait. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm
going to enjoy it. Hell with the rest of them. Let me see. We need just colossal space cloud. If it can interpret my whatever, that'll be great. Yeah. Oh, perfect. They've got a village in. They have scanners locked on to the cloud coming, and it's coming up on a Ferengi space station. And also, hey, we get our lunches delivered from there.
Absolutely. That's going to be another problem. Oh, I love that like the structure has like a saucer section.
Oh, they're just slapping an Enterprise everywhere.
It's kind of like it's sort of like an awning, like you could have a picnic table out there and eat outside. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It does look like the old gas station things where they had them. They had like kind of a cool
It,
style.
I mean, I would certainly get lunch there, even if it cost a fortune, which it does.
Okay, so Lushy and Daisy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not quite gonna do it, but so are they gonna approach it? Well, let's say that they don't own the burger stand.
Mm-hmm.
It's somebody else's burger stand. But they have their ship, and they're gonna go out and pursue the cloud.
Oh, I think just try to communicate from the burger stand because didn't their ship get blown up or something anyway?
They have another one.
Yeah.
But they'll have the junker ship.
Mm. You're gonna jump in the pickup.
I said junker ship. We will see if it takes Star Trek into account because this whole conversation has been Star Trek related. Oh, that's beautiful, but not Star Wars.
Let's do that. They picked it up. They picked it up secondhand, and the weird thing is, it looks kind of like a weird spider with all those eyes on the top of it.
Not Star Wars. Got it. The first junker ship resembles a Star Wars ship. Yes, please do that.
Stop. Yeah, it goes. It answers you. I stopped reading it. Star.
Oh, it did.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
It did. Once it saw the word Star Wars, I am unable to generate this because it doesn't comply with the copyright policy. The ridiculous thing is, it made a Star Wars ship. The minute I said I don't want a Star Wars ship, it now can't do it because the word Star Wars is in it.
Well, let's just use that and say they got it secondhand somewhere. A great deal.
I am doing it because they can't copyright it.
Because the inside was just filled with hair.
Yeah, because that's the one thing Ferengi don't have is hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go out to make a quick buck. And they're gonna run, and basically they make contact. And the thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna run their famous scam, which is yeah, and it's gonna be about your cloud's extended warranty. Because we're just gonna, that's how we're gonna do that.
Yes, indeed.
And like all of us, the first thing that happens is, and how does the cloud react? Because we gotta figure out if there's a, like, I want it to like do something that obviously ends them completely.
Well, I think it just destroys the ship.
Okay.
And we go back to the space station, and Owen Wilson says, "Wow, did you see that?" And then they lose power.
Okay. Okay, they get destroyed. Like that's when you say they get destroyed. See that V'ger did this weird patterning thing, and other things did other things, but it's like, does it just make them wink out of existence?
I don't know. Maybe we don't know for sure, but they're gone. I'd say there's no reason to resolve that now.
Wait, there's no connect. They lose connection because how the hell do we know what the picture is?
Yeah.
I mean, how am I supposed to see you exploded? Right, and then we end up on these guys. And the Epsilon crew starts doing a screaming react. Okay. Anything they need to be doing?
I think you just hear wow, and then they lose power, so we lose contact. And the screen goes black. We'll see what happens next week.
Right, and that takes care of that.
I know, we're at 7:31. It's perfect timing.
Oh my god. Alright, so everybody, thanks a lot. For everybody that stuck around, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mess with people. This'll teach them. I'm giving up fate chips at the end of the goddamn game.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay, that Mr. Goliath, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trick outro. Believe it or not, we've got some interesting stuff going on. Set up the raid. I'm gonna do chips for all. For all 10 users, hey, congrats everybody. What I do want to say is thanks everybody for enjoying your time with us. Thanks for goofing around, starting to kick off the weekend. It's been a very long week for us.
It was nice to see everybody. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to chow down on one last banana bouquet, and we'll see you later.
Well, no, I got to do coming up next week, dude.
Well, that's you, man.
Well,
go.
You've already started the weekend. Great. No.
I'm munching on this banana.
All right, yeah, fine. Give me a second here. Watch my entire. See, I want to make this a career, and obviously that's never going to happen. So I just need to suck this up. Okay, so our weekly schedule. Keep in mind, we do Sunday. We're postponed, so that was a lot of work. Monday, we have Bejor Rising, and it's episode 35. This time we're really playing. We've got some, the Odyssey team has rescued some of the people from a disaster at the agricultural station, and are also going to put out a fire. More than one. And, the new security officer is going to be pursuing some leads on some very strange Bajorans that seem to be, I don't know, not big fans of the prophets. And finally, maybe people will learn about some things, or we'll learn about some, what is it? They'll finally learn about those caves that have been hinted at for 5 episodes now. But tune in Monday. Hopefully we'll all be there, having a good time. On Tuesday, Strange New Playtest, the 5th of 6 episodes. This one's going to be, where did all the... Captain, there be whales here. The crew has just, still in the middle of the Celestial Algorithm, has been... the captain has gone on a bit of an expedition in her own mind, and maybe come back with some information for the present. But between the way the whales, space whales propel themselves, and the captain's peculiar tachyon-based biology, a door may have been opened. So that's a possibility. Wednesday, not sure about Wednesday. And Thursday, also not sure about Thursday, although I think we might be starting to come up on spinning up aliens. And, so everybody have a good time. I'm going to send you over to the gentle good graces of another stream who might be outside. Let me see, where's my raid? Similar. Who are we following? Am I following anybody? Yeah. there's somebody who has 13 viewers. There's somebody who's got one viewer and it's Pokemon. I think we'll go and go to Charmed Fantasy, and we're gonna start the raid on Charmed Fantasy. They look like they're having a good time, and it actually looks like they're playing, but it's kind of cool looking. Episode 193. So please take a gander.